Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. First down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after the completion.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The important third down play coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. Brought down after a big gain in the first down. Defense, no answer for the option that time.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback keeps the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Tight end goes in motion. Hand off to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And is intercepted.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense
with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Breaks the tackle, now he's got room to run. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up a critical third down play. It's a shotgun run call. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Dropping back, it's Kramer. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And there's the handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense is coming after him. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
Ball fielded near the 35.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. Last time out there, they surrendered a safety. And now the handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Here's the 2nd down play. The back's got it again. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Can he get there on the ground? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive.
Texas A&M 0.
The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. They'll try the right here. Finding space at the 20. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? And he scores. Touchdown, A&M.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. They'll spot the ball near midfield at the 48. Good work by the return team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Anytime you go to an empty formation, you're putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback and the offensive line.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Penn State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a form.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point puts him up 9 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
16, Texas A&M, 7.
That one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's caught. It's Padrino. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. No huddle here for the offense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught quickly. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll be brought down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
And here's the handoff. Takes a big shot there for the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Spider.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Kramer. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Now it's second down here. He'll hand it off. Finding space at the 20. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get its top and preserve that momentum. And the return starts from inside the 20. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense back on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. Comes up with the catch and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
So, with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this deep and begin the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
Second down now after the sack. Back to throw. It's Kramer. Lets it go quickly. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw yet again. He's hit as he throws it. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And that run produces a decent gain. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Looking to throw. It's Kramer. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 10, set to advance on the football.
And it's caught from inside the 20. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass rush closing in. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Snags a quick throw. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Aggies come to the line in a hurry up.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Short pass finds the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. That completion sets up an important third down play. We'll try to run it with the option. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Look out. He's got some space. Inside the 10. Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Texas A&M, 10.
Inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense in hurry-up mode. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Give it to the back again. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Running play called on third and short. He has first down yardage at the 46. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
Penn State, 36. Texas A&M, 10.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And he pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score Penn State 36, Texas A&M 17.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Penn State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Ball handed off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Here's the toss play now, running left. Breaks loose at the 40. Big gain, moves the ball across midfield to the 45.
The old toss play, man. This is a play that used to be so popular in college football when teams ran out of the I formation. Nowadays, you can pretty much run the toss out of almost any formation. But the key is still sealing the edge, whether it's your tight end or your offensive tackle. Got to seal the edge to be able to allow your back to get to the corner.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Check out this decision. They're going to go for it on 4th and very long. Looking downfield, it's Kramer. Quick throw, testing the middle. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. It's a big gain across midfield down inside the 35.
Chris, I'm kind of surprised they're still taking shots downfield. They got a big lead. We're in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, get out of dodge, keep everybody healthy.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw to his receiver. And he pulls in the catch. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out.
Okay, ready?
Second down after that previous play.
Cricket.
Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Kramer. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Penn State. And the route is on.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Not a long kickoff, fielded just inside the 25. They stop him at the 42, but that's a good job by the return team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Now we're going to draw play. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. On first down, it's play action. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Can he take it all the way? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, He's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
That run moves the ball across the 40.
Another nice run by this running back. He's well over 100 yards now in the game. A big part of the reason that they're going to win this football game and advance to the next round.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Oh, the reverse. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? The 30, the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Empty set as they try for the 2-point conversion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Kramer. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenge